And we are right here with my guy. He's going to introduce himself and then we're going to get into the topics. Today is serious. We need to stay woke and we need to not be on the fugazi shit.
Hey everyone, name's Mike Rutko. Peace and love for all. Praise the Lord. You know, he's the one guiding us through all this and giving us all these messages and showing us what we need to be seeing. So I'm gonna start off. I don't know if any of you know about Denver International Airport, but there's some very controversial murals that were painted there years ago, and a lot of conspiracies came up about them. Nobody really knew what they were about. And I'm going to just kind of go over the facts. I'm going to flip the camera around here.
I wanted to cover the Denver mural. This one specifically. There's multiple others. I'll show you one more, just the underlying message that the artist was giving the people. A lot of conspiracies were raised. Nobody really sought to actually study the mural and its symbolism, its biblical symbolism. But what you can see going on here is the soldier, you can obviously tell, is a soldier of the Marxist communist push that you're seeing today. And you can see that he's wearing a mask, a mask that's almost, scary mask, and you can obviously portray that he has no identity. The assault rifle that he carries in his left hand is used in the sense of he is bringing violence, he is bringing destruction. Underneath him, you can see that there is a city that has crumbled. In his right hand, you can see that he carries a sword, and the sword is stabbing a dove. Now, anyone who knows biblical symbolism knows that the dove represents the message of hope and peace and salvation that was given unto Noah after the flood. And on the bottom right corner, you can see the document there that is forgotten about during this time. The document that is responsible for protecting people of America, to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. Here on the left side of the photo, you can see that there are multiple mothers surrounding on the outside of what is going on during this time. For these mothers' voices are not being heard, but as you can see, what they carry in their hands are their lost children. And on the inside, drawn under the cape, tearing out of the ground, children whom are sleeping on top of bricks, whom are completely unaware of the reality that is taking place, are under the control of this terror soldier. Up on the top, you can see that there is a rainbow. The rainbow is a meaning of peace, that the world won't be destroyed. Now, if you go back and look at the right side of the picture, that rainbow carries and dissipates and disappears into these children who are sleeping unawarely. I took the time to label each and one thing. As you can see, a constitution that is forgotten in the bottom right corner, and the sword, which would be taking control of the church and the church's message and absolutely killing its message. You can also see the crumbled city there, communist Marxism and socialism rifle, the mask of suppression, or oppression, we could say too. Up on the top you have the rainbow with the children without parents' lives being taken away, and also just unaware. You can see the mothers whose babies who have been taken from them over there on the left, and the kids who were taken from their parents, or in the sense of taken under order from this new soldier. It must be noted that the soldier is not new, given the art. Obviously, this soldier is known to a degree. We can call him the unknown soldier. or even the enemy. But what is important to note is that all these things occurring in the picture are occurring at the same time. I'll leave it up for about 10 more seconds so you can just kind of look at it. Now, what is important to signify about this last photo, this much happier, positive portraying photo, is that there is a cluster of young people, as you can read down there, in 90s clothing that can be found at the top center above the word peace. These faces are actually portraits of the real Denver kids that died as a result of gang violence. But you probably didn't know that, and you probably didn't ever see these photos before. What is important to note is that the media did a very poor job in portraying this murals and also the kids who died as a result of gang violence in these murals. You can see that the children are sitting there and they have taken the sword away and crumbled the masked soldier. And the two doves have returned. A second dove, actually, that is, not just one dove. And as you can see, the children on the left and right of mixed cultures from around the world are carrying the flags. Each one of these flags are countries that all have independence. It is obvious why I have now reviewed this
because, you know, I want people to be like keeping their eye on me and know who I am, and if so, you understand.
And you care about, you know, making a change, because this is not about you. This is about our babies, right?
Yes, this is. My baby's name is Gabriella, and the meaning behind her name is God is my strength. Okay, so I want to move on to, and you know, and the thing is somebody asked me too, oh, yo, why are you doing this? You know, like, aren't you scared? You know, I said, you know what, man? I said, if I don't do something, or if I don't at least try to do something, my little baby's going to grow up in a world of bigger lies than I've had to grow up in.
And not only that, the only person that you should fear is God. And if God is there, he's going to protect you. No matter what you might go through, he's not going to put you through things that you can't handle.
Yeah.
So when people see, that's the whole thing, that's why, you know, I really shared that AI thing on my Instagram, because it's like, you don't even know that you're already programmed. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is why they're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it in your face, whatever they want to push it. You have to go against the grain sometimes to have your sanity, right?
Oh yeah. And I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm not scared, hon. I am totally, I fear God.
Yes.
You know, Moses split the sea because he feared God. Okay. So people need to note that, if you know, something we lost in our past was this real faith that I'm speaking of, this real faith of godliness, you know.
Yes.
Okay. And love, favor the brave. Okay, these are motivations. These are gonna be super motivational for you. Mm-hmm. God himself helps those who dare. Mm-hmm. Happy is the man who has broken the chains which hurt the mind and has given up all worrying once and for all. Look at this one. Minds that are ill at ease are agitated by both hope and fear.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's what they're doing. They're filling everybody with this hope. It's all this hope, but they're feeding you hope, and they're snatching your rights away, left and right. If I was the freaking law, by the time they done with me, all y'all would see me with is no lashes, no lace front. I would be looking like I'm in jail or somewhere. You'd be like, what the fuck? And that's what they want to do. They want to strip of us everything, and then they want to take dibs on our kids, okay? You know, and that's when it's the problem.
You're absolutely right. That's the end goal they want. That's the end goal they want. You can already see the signs that they're kind of pointing towards that. You know, they want social workers, no police. So that, you know it. You already know. You went over the old videos. You went over it. So, and anybody who's just, you know, getting, you know, on her channel and stuff, you know, definitely go definitely go and watch her old stuff. She's got a lot of knowledge.
Yep, and then make sure you follow my guy and keep woke. That's about it. Let's go back into it.
My Instagram, Sudoku Reduco. You can find me on Facebook. My group's name is Slavs or Patriots Against Communism. Or if you type in SOPAC, SOPAC, I should come up. Should be there.